Good morning, this is your local Greenville viewer, and this is cars I want personally added into Greenville. And yeah, let's just get on with it. So these are just images of lineups I made on my own. And yeah, so don't let them fool you. They aren't really coming, but probably most of these are planned. So first car I want is the 2022 Ford Maverick XL, so it's getting the Riot. This is actually the car slash truck slash I don't know that I want most in Greenville, because like it's booming in popularity in real life, and it's in many other roleplay games such as Southwest Florida, I think Pembroke Pines, I'm not sure, but I mean I'm shocked that this isn't in Greenville yet. And in a live stream I personally talked to Wandy Gaming about it, and he doesn't know why it's not there either, so yeah. Alright, next up, this is already probably coming to next update, but I would like a remodel of the 2001 Charlie Tahoe or Suburban with lots of trims. This would actually be pretty cool though. Like, okay, so the top left one, this would actually be pretty cool if it was actually coming like just like that. But it's probably just coming like the rest. But a beater would also be pretty nice to see. And the reason why that I'd like this in is because, I mean, just look at it right now. Just like compare the current model, compare the refreshed Silverado, and it just looks miserable. I mean, it doesn't even look like a real Tahoe or Suburban. It just looks ugly. Alright, next up, this is the classic that I want most. I would like the 1955 or 56 Chevrolet Bel Air. This is because the 57 has a significant difference between that and the 55 or 56, and the gas would be pretty nice to see also. Alright, next up is a remodel 1998 Ford F-150 or F-250, and the reason why is because right now it's kind of out of date, and you might say, oh well, there's already going to be a remodel in the next update. No, that's 2004. Next up is this, a 1986 Lamborghini LM02, and the reason why I like to see this is more likely to be in Southwest Florida, but the reason why I like to see this is because it's probably the most unique classic out there, and I think lots of people will buy it, although it's a little on the expensive side. We need a new school bus in, so it will be this icy bus. This is pretty cool though. I'd like to see the 1997 Toyota RAV4 based in the Cabrio especially. And the reason why is they need older Toyota SUVs. I would also like to see the 2010 Land Rover Range Rover. I mean, come on, you cannot say you don't want this in Greenville. It is so iconic. We need the 1993 Ford Thunderbird. I call this the Lightning Hawk. I'd rather call it the Thundercat, but I thought of Lightning Hawk first, not sure why. But the Ellison Super Coupe, I think the Super Coupe would be something that a lot of people would be using, because it's kind of cheap and it's pretty much a sleeper also. Very iconic in the classic car industries. Actually, it's kind of a European car, but the 1995 Ford Escort, lots of trims there. I call this the 1995 Falcon Move. I mean, come on, Escort Move. We can like give it a different name, but that's what I call it. This would be pretty cool to see though. 1965 Land Rover Gen 2 series. I call this the 1965 Touring Traveler Trailhawk. Not sure why I chose to call it that. I would also like to see the 2006. It'd be the first Citroen. How do you say it? Citroen ever in Greenville. I'll call this the 2006. I'll call this Oslo Union. But I like to see this in a game because we need more European cars in Greenville. There's already the 2022 Volkswagen Golf, and yeah. Next up is the 2020 Lamborghini Essenza SCV12. It's not quite likely to be in Greenville. It's more likely to be in Southwest Florida. It's a limited, but this would. Oh, and it's definitely likely to be in Driving Empire. But it'd be so nice to see it in Greenville. Although it's gonna be really expensive, probably more expensive than a Bugatti. I'm not sure. And then all these I put in images. So we need a 2015 Ford F-250. This would be pretty nice. It's kind of like the 1998, except a little bit newer tech, but kind of nice to see in Greenville. Alright, next up is the 1977 Ford F-150. I mean, there's no way that we don't need this. Like, this would be such a cool, like, farming, roleplay truck. And the Huna truck, that gray one over there, that would work very well as a limited. Alright, next up is the 1996 Ford Bronco. Lots of people have been suggesting this lately. But like you cannot do Greenville without older cars. We have the 1968 Dodge D200. I'll call this the 1968 Bullhorn Draco. And honestly, it would also work well for a roleplay, a farming roleplay. We could also use the 1986 Ford F-150. This would be very nice to see in game. Okay, this definitely needs to remodel. The 2012 Honda Pilot. I mean, it's out of date. It only has one trim, and the lighting is just not working. I mean, come on. And the engine sound is not fitting at all. Alright, next up is the 1988 Lamborghini Yalpa. I call this the 1988 Silhouette Joffle. I mean, it'll be pretty cool to see, and it'll actually give it a little more attention than it actually does. Next up, this is kind of coming already to Greenville, although it's kind of scrapped, but the 2021 Ferrari SF90, I call this a 2021 Maranello Elite. It'd be pretty nice to see in Greenville. 2006 Aston Martin V8 Vantage Hard Chopper Roadster. I call it 2006 Smile Motor Speed Run. But yeah, an older SMR would be very nice to see in game for sure. I mean, we'll start off with this and then we'll work our way down in years. Okay, this would be really good for Halloween. A 2015 Peel Trident Replica. I'll call this the 2015 Ramsey Orb. But, like, you cannot do Greenville without this if you only have the P50, although the Trident doesn't have as much attention as the P50, although it would be given a lot more attention, and it would be used a lot in Greenville, especially from trolls, no offense. Last one, 2012 Ford F450. Would be very, very nice to see in Greenville. We need a dually, we would like a dually version of this truck in Greenville, and a tow truck of it as well. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night.
Whiteboiedwin on the beat.